Chapter 4 The Feather. While crossing a luscious green field that was bursting with wildflowers, Hawk swooped down in front of her, attempting to get Willow's attention. Again he tried, but again with no success. Today Willow was just too caught up in the magnificence of nature that surrounded her. Willow walked towards a cherry tree covered with delicate pink blossoms. As she approached the tree, Willow saw that the ground was carpeted with fallen flower petals. She felt a sense of sadness and loss while pondering the strewn petals on the ground before her. Then the tree spoke to her, saying, "It is not always exactly as it looks. Flower petals seemingly scattered on the ground are wishes of love to all who come close." Rather, Willow realized this was a happy occasion and nothing to be sad over. Merrily, Willow continued her walk across the field. The sight of a feather that appeared to be drifting down from the heights of the heavens caught her eye. Willow watched the feather as it ever so slowly and gently floated back and forth through the sky, zigging and zagging from one side to the other, making its way to her feet. Willow was about to learn the significance of feather energy. She had not fully realized that feathers come with their own magical powers and that each and every feather is magical. This magic is obvious when one remembers where they have come from. Willow held this treasure in her hands and she studied its appearance. She noticed its lovely gray and white color and paid special attention to how it glistened in the sunlight. Indeed, it was a wonderful gift. She was quite intrigued and so focused on examining the feather that Hawk startled her as he landed on the rock beside her. "Hello," Willow said. Hawk projected an image to Willow as he sat listening to her soft voice. Hawk showed her an image of himself flying with a feather falling from his body that was floating down to her. Hawk wanted to see if Willow would understand. "Oh," Willow said to Hawk, "you are the one who gifted me with this lovely feather. Thank you." Willow had always believed the sky to be the element of spirit. Thus, having a hawk feather meant a close connection between the physical world and that of spirit. As she held the feather between her palms, she felt something familiar. It was that special feeling she had experienced last night while receiving the many magnificent healing gifts given to her by the devas. What did this mean, and why was she feeling it again while holding this feather? She turned and gazed into Hawk's piercing eyes. His great wisdom was clear and could not be mistaken. It was at this exact moment in time that Willow knew she would find the answers to her many questions. Hawk presented her with numerous images explaining to her that his feather would be another tool for her to use along with her newly enhanced gift of healing. He showed her how to place the feather on an injured area of an animal or bird to assist them with their healing. He began to show her how, when the feather is twirled around an animal's body an uneven number of times, that it helps to lift and open the animal's aura to allow the release of negative energies that may be causing them illness or discomfort. It is even more powerful when visualization with the intent to cleanse and heal is used along with it. Hawk reminded Willow of the message she had received from the white horse last night. He told her she should always remember to visualize many tiny golden stars raining down onto the animal or bird in need. Hawk went on to tell Willow that, as she suspected, the golden stars do contain very special healing energies. Hawk finished by telling her that when a healing session is complete, the feather is used to smooth the aura back into place. Willow thanked Hawk for the lesson as she tucked her special healing feather into the depths of her pocket so she would not lose it. But Hawk was not about to fly away. "Willow," asked Hawk, "would you like to come with me to a very special place of learning?" This was a place unknown to her. She was thrilled with the invitation and gladly accepted. Hawk told her to follow him and to stay very close. He went on to tell her that the place they were going to is the safest place on earth. and that everything she saw there she would remember and be able to use to help the animal kingdom and all of nature. Willow was anxious to go.